excited to be back though. I can't lie, man.
It's been a while.
It has.
It has.
I mean, you've been on about 5 holidays this summer.
Yeah, I've been away.
I've
been away. Yeah, a few little islands. We went Barca together. Turkey. You've been away as well.
I've been away as well.
You've been in France, haven't you? Yeah.
I've been in France.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
Well, I've been in,
You've been in Kent.
I've been away. Yeah, I went to Kent.
Yeah. For those who don't know, Kent is the place that people move to when they leave London. So yeah, that's where Gary's been.
Warming himself.
That's where I'm moving to, apparently.
I mean, it's too much there, man. if the podcast blows up, that's what we're going to do. We're going to try to sponsor Gary to get a house in Kent.
Thanks, man.
And see if we can...
I appreciate
Not like Kent works, bro.
But yeah, alright, so let's jump right into it then. A lot has happened over the summer. Obviously, transfers have happened. We're going to get straight into the games that have just happened. Arsenal, interesting game on the weekend. We had an Arsenal-Fulham 2-2 draw. What do you think about it, Dom? How do you feel like you started the season? Are you happy? Are you sad?
Happy, bro. Well, no, I'm happy with the squad.
Yeah.
I'm happy we got some good players and whatnot, but Partey left, no, right back.
Right back.
Yeah.
Is that? I don't know.
It doesn't make sense to me.
It sort of screams to me Arteta's trying to do too much and just not keep it simple.
This is a common thing. I feel like a lot of people are saying that Arteta this season has kind of overcomplicated something that was already going pretty well.
Yeah, I agree.
Is everyone
trying to do too much?
Everyone on the same page there?
Trying to do too much. Since when can Partey keep up with any winger?
Yeah.
When? Keep up with any winger. Zinchenko on the bench, he's fit, not playing.
Yeah.
Our inverted left back, who pretty much changed the way we play. If I'm completely, he made some silly mistakes. Don't get me wrong. Cost us the title in ways as well, you know. But as well as those mistakes he made some, you know, he had some fantastic games.
Yeah.
He changed that squad, and you know him, Ben White. I think Tom Yasu's good as well, though he got sent off the other day. Yeah. But I kind of like him.
Do you feel like Arsenal?
It was a soft red card there.
But he didn't even foul the guy.
Yeah.
That's the worst thing. And how they don't revoke that or look back at that, I do not know. Because they've revoked things that are way worse than that.
Yeah,
so
definitely, yeah.
You know, I think that went against us a bit.
Yeah.
Happy we got 2 phenomenal goalkeepers now. With the loan of Raya from Brentford.
See, I think that's an example of something Arteta's done wrong.
Why?
I think he's put an unnecessary amount of pressure on Ramsdale doing this. I feel like I've always said this. I feel like because I think Man United had this with Henderson and De Gea before. I think if you have 2 goalkeepers that are gunning for the #1 spot, which both of these goalkeepers are, I think it puts them both under a lot of pressure.
But you know what? I think Raya is fully aware he's not going to be #1.
He is going to be #1.
I think Raya wants to be #1.
In time, he might be #1. Let's just see. But
listen, Dom. He might be #1 in your next game.
Yeah.
Ramsdale is under pressure.
He's made a couple of mistakes already.
He might be under a bit of pressure, but I thought the understanding was that Ramsdale would be #1 Premier League goalkeeper. Bearing in mind we're in the Champions League now, and we need backup. And I thought Raya would be our Champions League goalkeeper. Some Premier League games to take the pressure off of Ramsdale.
I thought
Ramsdale would be happy with it.
No, he's not going to be happy with that. Come on, you know what I'm talking about, right?
It's not very often you change a goalkeeper like every 2 or 3 games.
No.
There's nothing wrong with a bit of competition.
No, but if you're Ramsdale now...
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
If you're Ramsdale now, just think about Ramsdale. He's come off a good season last year, and then he goes into the summer thinking, my place is solid. I'm in this team, I'm starting every game. And then Arteta decides to go and get... It's not a young goalkeeper. It's a legit #1 contender goalkeeper.
Yeah.
Why has he done that? That's what will be going through my head.
Yeah.
Ramsdale will be thinking to himself now. Listen, even in this 2-2 game against Fulham, you know, he made a mistake there for the second goal. Well, for the first goal, I would say he kind of made a bit of a mistake. You know,
he started with a mistake.
You know, that's what I'm saying. And he'll be sitting there after that mistake, feeling the pressure. He'll be thinking, listen, Raya's sitting there watching this. Arteta's sitting there watching this. Arteta's obviously got this goalkeeper in mind for situations to replace me and play in times.
It was at the Emirates as well, wasn't it? Yeah, it's a bad draw. It's a bad draw,
I think the changes Arteta has made have actually negatively impacted Arsenal. I think Arsenal were better at the tail end of last season. Maybe not when they collapsed, but before that, I think now they look a bit all over the place. They look like they're unsure of themselves. I also think he's added people, like I said, with Raya.
Havertz.
That he didn't. Havertz. Why have you gone out and paid 60 million for Havertz? I mean, Emil Smith
He's actually played okay. No, I'm not going to lie.
I think he's been pretty poor. I also think Emil Smith Rowe was sitting there. You know, you've totally disengaged that player now. It was an unnecessary signing. What they still need is a striker. I think they still need a striker now. You know,
but he's probably thinking, he can play midfield, he can play striker if I need him to.
Yeah,
one of them ones.
I think it was an unnecessary sign. I think he's overcomplicated it, and I think it might actually end up with a worse.
It will, because there'll be feuds within the team. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
disagreements within the team.
I disagree, man. I think
there's too many.
Do you think Arsenal look better now than they did last season?
They don't at the moment, but I think
they could.
Once we get into a rhythm.
I still think they'll do well this season.
Yeah.
We could do well.
I do.
I think they replicate second.
Yeah.
We'll get to that. What did you guys think about we'll go on to Newcastle. Liverpool. Liverpool 2-1 on Newcastle.
Very good win.
Yeah.
Very, very good.
I mean, I would say I think
Newcastle. Is that the one Van Dijk got sent off?
Yeah.
Rightfully so as well.
Yeah, I would say Van Dijk is looking off the pace, man. He's looking worse and worse.
He looked off the pace last season.
Yeah, but now he's looking even worse.
Yeah.
And you know, you got Jamie Carragher there just chatting shit about, it's not a red card.
I mean, Jamie Carragher was a dreadful centre-back anyway.
Yes.
So,
I mean,
why are we going to listen to him for? It was
there goes our Sky Sports deal. No, but yeah, I think Liverpool actually look fairly good considering the embarrassment of missing out on Caicedo and the transfer window they had. But I think Newcastle, for me, have made some really, really good signings.
Yeah.
I think the Tonali signing is an under the radar, possibly signing of the window.
It's an incredible signing, I think. I'm
surprised. Top quality.
I'm surprised more big clubs didn't go for him.
Honestly,
how
much was
I am
he?
very
70
surprised.
million.
He wasn't that much. No way.
Oh, was he less than that?
I think he was. Yeah.
Yeah, but considering all these midfielders are going for 100 million plus, I mean, Tonali, proven, young, at a different league, top level, Champions League. Listen, he got loads of pedigree. People wanted him when he was 19. He went for a big transfer then. So, yeah, great signing from Newcastle. Very astute signing. They obviously saw that the market was big in England for the midfielders, and he thought, let's just go for someone that's talented, up and coming, but it's a bit more under the radar. No one thought he would leave AC Milan. There was all those jokes about him not wanting to leave as well, which is pretty good.
Yeah.
Well, what I thought was a phenomenal signing was Timber.
Yeah.
But
Timber.
I mean,
Timber.
It literally was Timber, bruv. Because man has fallen, bruv. Yeah. That is for sure. He's out for the season, bruv.
That is unfortunate. But
is it the season?
For the season, bruv.
That is very unfortunate.
Imagine, and he's a phenomenal player.
From what I've seen of him so far in an Arsenal shirt, he does look very, very good.
He's phenomenal.
I do like him.
He's very good, Timber.
I do like him.
Yeah, I mean, he's out for the season, so that's another one.
He's very versatile as well.
We're down as well, you know what I mean? It's nuts.
I mean, considering that
he's so versatile, bro. He's sick.
Yeah.
Ten Hag wanted him before he got Martinez when he first came to United. He was his number one choice.
Yeah.
And he didn't get him, and he got Martinez. And considering how good Martinez has ended up, how good could Timber be? But I think the injury thing is actually the reason why a lot of people didn't go for him. I think that was always on the cards.
Was he injury prone?
No, I don't know if he's injury prone, but I think that was an existing injury. I think that's why he stood out. I think so. What?
They would have gone for a medical. They would have done.
Yeah, but what, did he get injured in the first game?
Yeah, he literally.
Yeah. Maybe, yeah.
Done it.
It might just be really unlucky then.
Yeah.
It's very rare that you get someone that gets injured like that straight away.
Although Chelsea have signed 100 people in the last God knows how long.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still. To me,
I think Jackson is a phenomenal signing for you.
I think Jackson is a very, very good signing.
I think it's a very good sign.
Chelsea, a bit of an up and down start, I would say, performance-wise, but
great pre-season.
I mean, yeah,
great pre-season.
I mean, not being funny, you've got.
they couldn't go any better.
You've got a whole group of 11 players that don't even know each other.
And they played like that.
That are starting with each other. They need to get to know each other. So I think, given time, Sterling started the season very well.
He was on fire the last game.
He was. I mean,
Dubs in man scoring, assist.
No offence to Luton, but it is only Luton.
But they're one of them teams that are hungry.
I mean,
look when Brentford came up.
They can catch you early on.
They're hungry. They're a hungry team. But they're some of the worst teams to play.
No, but to be fair,
it's like the mid-table teams you want to play.
Yeah.
You play them bottom, the teams that are like, alright, cool. You don't really rate them.
They're gonna fight.
You got to walk through someone's bedroom to get to the fucking ground and all that kind of thing. You know what I mean? So you're expecting, alright, you know what? It'll be a walk in the park, innit? And then they turn up. You know what I mean? Luton can do a job.
Yeah.
But quality-wise, they're just here for a ride, innit? Like really and truly.
But imagine they stay up.
No, they're not going to stay up.
You don't think so?
No, I don't.
Luton are going.
I don't think they will either. I think
they just haven't got the quality. It's too big a gap. They're here for the ride, man. They're going to have a fun time,
Yeah. But some of them here for the right teams, man.
It's going to be fun for them.
To be fair, I'm sure they've got some individuals that will.
They want it.
They'll play
definitely want it. Their wages.
They'll play very good this season.
Look what they're getting paid now. They're thinking, you know what, I'm going to lose that.
Yeah, I mean,
lose my sponsor, lose my wages, lose my deals. Fuck that. Bro, they'll put their heart and soul into that shit, man. They really will. Can you imagine?
Some of their players are going to give some stand-up. They're going to give some stand-up performances, and then next season, if they do get relegated, some of them players are going to be straight back in the Premier League.
Well, with Chelsea, I think Poch'S has made a big difference with Chelsea as well. I think you've got like a clear manager now.
There's a bit of a vision there now.
Yeah,
you can see it.
You know, Poch'S has got that kind of. He's like a player's manager as well. He seems like he gets them riled up. Like look at Sterling now under Poch. You could tell he's like.
You know what?
I want to prove myself to this guy.
He's your manager that he wants success, but you can go and have a drink with him on a Saturday.
Yeah,
that's what
he's like that kind of manager.
Yeah. He does seem super chilled out.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But they're the people that you put the most work in for.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You actually respect them as a person.
It seems like he motivates the players quite well. You know, I told you after the game, he said about Jackson. He said this guy's going to be one of the best players in the world.
He's brilliant, Jackson. He's very good.
That's what he said about him.
Very good, bro.
He said he's going to be one of the best strikers in the world. I think that's a bit much, but
he could be.
It is a bit much.
He could be.
Imagine now you're Jackson. You're thinking, yo. This guy's literally on TV saying I'm going to be one of the best strikers in the world. He's managing Mbappe, whoever else, you know.
But you know that's the art of a manager. A good manager is to make the players think they're better than they are.
Yeah.
And then they play better than they are.
Would that make you excited or
pressure?
Would you feel pressure from that though?
You know, I think it depends on the type of player. I think some, Costamado, the boxer guy, used to say this. He used to say some people they need to be hyped up to perform under pressure. And some people need to be cooled down to perform under pressure. Yeah. So I'm guessing if you're a good manager, you'll be able to read what type of character that is. He's probably thinking, listen, he needs to be hyped up to kind of get him to the way he needs to be.
Yeah.
So maybe it's good pressure. It depends on the character of the person. So Alex Ferguson was really good at that. Really good at choosing who to hype up and who to cool down. Like he'd hype up Rooney, but he'd cool down Cantona. You know, he was that type of guy. Like he'd treat them differently.
And who to kick football boots at.
Exactly. Yeah. Who to punch up. Who to cuss out about their misses and that. Yeah.
It makes total sense to me.
Who just spit his chewing gum at.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
But obviously, as a Chelsea fan, I'd say I'm quite happy with the start we've had. To be honest. Disappointing loss against West Ham, but we controlled the whole game. Obviously, possession doesn't win games, clearly.
Yeah.
But I am happy with the start we've made.
And West Ham done the same thing to Brighton, didn't they?
Yeah.
They actually did.
Brighton played possession. But you know what? I'd say Brighton played better than West Ham in that game, in my opinion. Even though they lost 3-0.
That's what he's saying.
Or 3-1, yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
How good is Mitoma?
I know.
Mitoma is so good.
So fucking
And the forward you told me about as well when I was watching that game.
Evan Ferguson, yeah. He's getting into it, boy. He's so physical.
He's good, man.
For an 18-year-old, he does not look 18 though.
I thought he was like 30.
I mean, this guy.
Show me a passport.
This guy's like 6'5" and fucking built like a fucking brick shit.
But the thing is, his attitude is so
even
physical
his face
as well.
18.
You know how he was saying about, the Rooney thing, like how Rooney used to just approach him when he was younger. That is kind of like how he is. Yeah, he kind of wants to get stuck in.
They have similar attributes, definitely.
Yeah, they do. United, should we talk about United very quickly? So United and Liverpool kind of scraped that win. They both went down in their games, and I'll be honest with you. For me, United have been looking so like ropey, like performance-wise in the game. I know we beat Wolves, barely beat Wolves, and then
which is the main thing.
Yeah, and then we got fucking basically beaten up by Spurs. We had a good first half, but got kind of beaten all over the place by Spurs in the second half, and then. I thought Nottingham Forest, we were 2-0 down within like 5 minutes.
I was going to say, yeah.
United to me, again, it's a little bit like the Arsenal thing. We've got a lot of key transfers that we've made that have not literally settled straight away.
Yeah.
Who have you signed there?
I mean, we've got Onana, which has basically changed our whole system of play. The Onana thing is going to take so much time because De Gea, I think, a lot of players were used to De Gea. The whole defence was used to De Gea.
I mean, De Gea was there for what, 10 years?
Yeah, but imagine the defence last year. They were like quite used to the way he was playing.
Yeah.
And now you've got Onana, who honestly,
he does some shots.
He is the most erratic human being I've ever seen in my life.
He looks so reckless.
But he looks like one of those players, like you were saying earlier. What were you saying? You were saying.
I was basically saying like he'll make so many mistakes, but he's the kind of keeper that will make the greatest save that you'll make.
It's one of them ones. Yeah. Literally one of them ones.
Like all those memes of him like sprinting out from the goal, like honestly, it will catch you sweating, boy.
Yeah.
Like for me, I'm not used to a goalkeeper like that. It's gonna take me time to get used to. The hope is that it will pay off and it will make us, I suppose, hold a higher line out and play out from the back really well. But he's definitely a good ball player and centre back. But you know, I think one of the big things with him is that in pre-season, I don't know if you guys noticed, but he got lobbed from like nearly the halfway line, and he was so far out of his goal, and it was such an embarrassing. It was his first debut at Old Trafford, and he got a massive lob, And ever since then, to me, he looks nervous of kind of getting lobbed or caught out again. Like, did you not see the first? We were watching it in replay here, innit? The first goal against.
Man sat down and jumped up like a frog, bro.
Honestly, the first goal against Nottingham Forest. Oh, guys, go back and watch that goal. Yeah, you should go back and watch it as well. The player runs through. Yeah, obviously for some reason Rashford's playing centre back at this point as well, which is fucking hilarious. But Rashford does not catch him because apparently Rashford's not quick anymore. And this guy runs through on goal. He's literally run from the halfway line. Yeah. Onana does not come out of the goal. Yeah. He actually backs up, and then when he's right in the box, Onana just kind of sits down, bruv. He literally just sits down like he's in a car seat, bruv. And then the guy just scores. He just puts the ball past him. Easy money. Terrible goalkeeping. It was an embarrassing move. And the replay, honestly, the replay is shocking. It's so funny.
Hilarious, man.
But I need to see something quickly, boy. Oh no, it's not looking good, bro. It's not looking good. We need to see something quickly.
Yeah, but what's my name?
Listen, and we've got the Højlund. He hasn't played yet, which is a bit upsetting as well.
Is he
paid
not fit?
80 million for this striker. He hasn't played yet.
Paid what?
80 million.
80?
80, yeah. Euros,
Is
yeah.
he?
But
Okay.
Is he not fit? Is he injured?
he was injured, yeah. The start of the season, I don't know how.
Is he going to be fit against Arsenal?
I think Arsenal might be the first time we see him.
He's not going to start though, surely.
I don't know. I would start him. I don't want to see Rashford starting through the middle anymore.
No, Rashford's a winner.
Rashford has to play on the left.
Yeah.
I want to see Anthony on the bench. Anthony, listen, Anthony, look at me, Anthony. Look at me. You need to do something now. you are a bench player right now, Anthony, bruv. You're not looking good. You're looking all over the place. You got a left foot and nothing else. So
Even
things
that
need
ain't
to be
working too
changed.
tough.
What do you
at the
mean?
moment,
It's
right?
making me question Ten Hag signings, Anthony. Anthony
do you mean?
alone makes me question that.
He said he got a left foot and nothing else. He was saying last season, he's the quickest player in the world.
No, I didn't say
I
that.
didn't say that.
He's quick, but he's looking all over. He's looking like a poor man's Nani right now for 90 million. So yeah, that needs to be fixed. The midfield, Mason Mount. I don't know what that signing was
That's
as well.
a fantastic signing.
We're gonna find out. It's not looking fantastic.
Mason
I
Mount-
don't particularly rate him.
I do rate Mason Mount. I do. And I think
Oh, shut up, man. You got Casado, Lavia, fucking
Yeah,
Enzo.
he would say
He
that.
got all these superstar
There you
individual
go.
centre backs, bro.
There you
Centre
go.
midfielders. So give us one of them, man. I'll give you Mount back, bro.
I'm alright, thanks. man.
Anyone.
You can take two players.
You
for
can
one
have
player.
Gallagher if you want.
No, I'm not taking Gallagher. Fuck.
I mean, Gallagher's
We'll buy Gallagher in the next couple of years, innit? 60 mil.
Gallagher's better than Mount anyway. I do like Mount. I think Mount's a very good player. He's going to need time to adapt.
He hasn't started off well, though. But,
No, he hasn't.
but I think the problem is, did we need a Mount, though? Or
No.
did we need
No.
a Casado?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We needed a
100%
Casado.
You needed a Casado to
Yeah.
sit next to Casemiro.
We needed Declan Rice. We needed
Yeah.
one of those players, really.
Yeah.
And Mason Mount is not that. We've got a Bruno Fernandes. And what I would say about Bruno, sorry, just to give us some props. Bruno's brilliant, man.
Yeah.
Anyway, no one for me can chat shit about Bruno.
He has
but,
his moments.
But yeah, Bruno now is captain as well. But Bruno is by far, for me, the outstanding performer in a United shirt. Like,
Yeah.
over the last couple of seasons, and even now at the start of the season. Like, I know he makes mistakes, he's not perfect, but when he's on form, and
Yeah,
when,
when he's on form,
when he's
good.
pulling it out, it's fucking sick, man.
I would go as far to say as that he is one of the best players in the Premier League.
Yeah, I think that's without a question. He's definitely one of the best midfielders in the Premier League.
I would probably say he's second best
Yeah.
after De Bruyne.
I mean, overall, yeah.
Yeah.
Who's better than him?
Hmm?
You can argue Odegaard. Odegaard had a good season last year, but I'd say overall,
Odegaard had a
though,
very good season.
I'd say overall, Bruno
Bruno Fernandes.
right now is
very
pipping
good.
Odegaard for me.
Yeah.
Overall as a player,
Yeah.
Odegaard might be. You know, we'll see how Odegaard does this season.
Yeah.
So we just go quickly over the top 4 predictions.
Yeah. Go
All
for it.
right. Do you want to have a little thinking time about what you think the top 4 this season will be? We've had a couple games now. What do you think the top 4 would be at the end of the season?
I mean, our top one is the same. I'm sure.
You know what? I want to step out a little bit and do something different, but I think after watching the first few games of the season, I have to be honest. If I'm going to put money on it, it would probably have to be Manchester City. Yeah.
I think Man City win the title.
Which is fucking terrible. We can't listen. You can't let Man City win it again. It's
Turn
fucking
into the
shocking.
fucking Farmers League,
No,
bro.
we're turning into a terrible
Honestly.
league though. How are we letting this happen every year?
It's like Spanish
You
league,
can't
bro.
do it, man. So honestly, yeah, it's looking like City. Please prove me wrong, man. Who's next? Who's next in there?
I'm gonna say second. I do think Arsenal will come strong. I do think Arsenal finish second.
Yeah.
You're going Arsenal as well.
But my third has definitely changed.
I'm going Manchester United second.
Really?
Man United
Yeah.
second.
Only because I'm just trying to be different. I'm trying to switch up.
Don't be different, man.
And you
Just-
support
just-
Man United,
Don't be
so it
different,
makes
man.
sense.
Yeah.
Just say who you
Yeah.
think's gonna come second.
Man United going to come second.
See, I think Liverpool will come third. I think Klopp's going to have a good season. I don't know why. I just feel it. I feel like he's gonna have a fucking good season.
I think Liverpool's squad depth is dreadful. A couple injuries and they'll be done.
Yeah, that could happen. That could happen. But I think they're gonna have a good season, Liverpool.
I think Chelsea will come third.
But I think, yeah.
I was going to say Chelsea as well.
I think it'd be between Chelsea, Liverpool. But
actually, you know what? I'm not going to take Chelsea out. I'm actually going to go Newcastle third and Chelsea fourth.
No, I don't think Newcastle will third. I think Liverpool, Chelsea third is hard. Third or fourth.
I'm saying Liverpool come fifth.
Way, and I think Newcastle or Man United will come fifth.
You think Newcastle, Man United will come fifth?
I
So
think
you don't think Man United will be in top four?
No.
So say your top four again?
City, Arsenal, Liverpool or Chelsea.
You got to pick one.
No, I'm saying Liverpool, Chelsea for third or fourth. I don't know.
Okay, so let's say Liverpool, Chelsea. What are you saying?
I'm saying Man City, Arsenal, Chelsea, Man United.
Okay, I'm saying Man City, United, Newcastle, Arsenal.
Man's putting Chelsea outside the top four.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I want to have a big shout out to Aston Villa though. They're
Very good team, very good manager, very good transfer window again.
Yeah, they did.
they've signed some very very good
Aston
players.
Villa are going to get Europa League, man. Don't be surprised if Aston Villa get higher than Spurs and people like that as well.
I fancy Aston Villa to come fifth, you know.
Yeah,
I don't know why, but I do.
can definitely see it happening.
And then Newcastle, Tottenham, and Liverpool, 6th, 7th, 8th.
It's becoming like a top 8, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah.
Like a top, think about Brighton even.
I mean, it's becoming the top sort of 7 if you take out the top teams.
Yeah.
City, yeah.
Because Man City have won the title already.
You can't let City win.
I mean,
it
even
again.
if Haaland gets injured, which I hope he doesn't, but Alvarez will step in.
I actually want Arsenal to win it over. Yeah, City are fine. I actually want.
Arsenal.
I'd rather Arsenal
I think
win
Arsenal could win it. We definitely got the squad depth to win it.
Yeah, I'd rather.